I call upon the next presenter, Mr. Mukundan, Board of Director and Executive Vice President, Asia Pacific and Japan Champions Group. Going to present on the topic on next level lead nurturing, how to segment and automate your marketing to close more deals. So about Mr. Mukundan is a Board of Directors, sought after data scientist and a pivotal contributor to CMO and CXO strategies in the JAPAC region. Mukundan knowledge of marketing data science helps marketing teams to analyze customer data and get a complete view of the buyer journey. His data-driven predictive analytics solutions are helping marketers decode customer affinity, boost response, and reduce churn. These solutions identify the highest value customers and address them with the right offer at the right time. Though his suggestions, marketing and sales lead across industries and the B2B and the B2C spectrum can launch highly effective marketing campaigns. Mukundan's knowledge of advanced micro segmentation based on the campaign engagement and customer behavior in helping marketers save millions of dollars of wasted spending. His data-driven expertise thereafter helps trailer communication to address the niche JAPAC audience most pressing needs specifically. It's making our clients highly context aware while developing adequate empathy or response towards their customer landscape. I warmly welcome Mr. Mukundan to present the topic on next level lead nurturing, how to segment and automate your marketing to close more deals.
Thank you so much for that. Right, that was a very warm welcome. Not to tell it right, to start with, why do you need lead nurturing is the first question what I wanted to ask everyone in the conference today, right? That building and keeping outstanding relationship is the most important. It's still essential, right? But lead nurturing allows you to present on the channels where your customers are engaged and engage with them and increase the probability of getting the ROI, right? And build a business relationship in a method. But overall, when you see that, it also helps your buyers to know your business, right? And to educate them, inform them, and establish your closure. But a study shows, right, 73% of the person who gives you the contact information doesn't buy it, right? Actually, in the B2B segment. But leads will be less likely to do business, all these people. In this case, right, we did a complete analysis using a multi-channel campaign and everything, right? I would like to show you a real-time case study after the presentation, right? How it is working out for one of the client in Asia Pacific. So let us directly jump into the topic, right? How to segment the lead, right? Next level lead nurturing, how to segment and automate your marketing to close more deals. That is my topic for today, right? How to segment, right? Marketing automation is one of the most hottest topic in the world, right? Right now, for good reasons or for bad reasons, but it necessarily helps most of the small, right? If I take SMBs and to a large complex groups of customers and potential leads to close, right? The report by Marketing Automation says that 53% of the B2B marketers are actively using marketing automation, and 17% are considering to use the automation in the current strategies. But how is that going to help them is the most important thing right now. We're going to look at it. But to give you an overview, but how exactly can you increase the sales with marketing automation and close more deals is the most to maximize the marketing ROI, both sales and marketing anywhere, right? We know that sales and marketing will have to work hand in hand, but to apply for the quality for the customer and to close bigger deals. But we do have this gamut of marketing and sales don't go with hand in hand. Either when it comes to the month end, either one of them blame each other, right? That happens most of the time. But that can be taken care by the marketing automation in order to streamline the process, build better relationship. How do we do that and boost the ROI, right? That is the most important thing. And increase the top ways to sales with this automation tools is the most important thing what we cannot talk about, right? But choosing the right tools is most important. How do you choose the right tools, right? With the right effect of the tools, you can spend more effectively. Qualifying and guiding leads to drop into the top of the funnel. Bala had showed how the funnel works out for their employment engagement and everything from the brand story point of view. But coming from the top of the funnel to the middle of the funnel and to the bottom of the funnel, you have a lot of things. But when you do your drip email camping and everything, it makes a lot of sense for us, right? But emails have the power to drive targeted and meaningful engagement at much higher rate, right? But you can personalize and tailor your communication in no other way that can digitally happen, and you'll gain that visibility in the inboxes of the individuals, right? What is matters the most, how do you curate that content very effectively? That is the most important thing what you need to think about it. But the best tool will run on multi-channel campaigns, segment your leads, and will run the continuous delivery model. That is another one what you have to choose when you're doing all this, right? And the next one is, how do you research for this, right? When you want to research and segment it, you can't completely bank on your marketing automation tool to provide the complete intelligence what you wanted it on your prospective customers. So when I say prospective customers, not all the persons who's coming into your lead form and filling it is not all your prospective customers, but they are leads. But when you want to do a targeted segmentation for the next level, you have to have the necessary human expertise in place to make your automatic systems work effectively according to the need. How do you segment it? One way is of lead scoring, what you can do it and track your customer profile in real time. That is one way. The next one, what I wanted to talk about is the revenue opportunities are indivisible. Part of your overall marketing automation strategy, what you want to do, use dashboards, create a customer story, track customer profiles. The ideal customer profiles is the most important that will give you, right? And implement the data in real time to enhance your cross-selling and upselling strategies. But most of them doesn't do that. But next one, but identifying the right type of follow-ups is the most important. Shorten the sales cycle is most important right now by using automated scoring program. I just mentioned about it to nurture the efficient marketing that delivers more high quality leads at a pace very much, right? Where sales should tell, right, from the marketing end, okay, we are having huge number of leads to follow up. You'll stop giving us leads, but never sales never tells that. They usually come and tell us, okay, at the end of the day, they'll tell us, we don't have enough leads, or not, the strategy is not enough. You need to change the strategy. But not remember that not everyone will ready to buy right away, but that sales cycle will be longer. With automation, you can identify the different stages on a buyer's journey, right, which can be used to segment future leads and assign them and type, and with the type of outreach what you wanted to do effectively with that. Another one is, next one is going to be on focus on security, right? This marketing automation has third-party access anywhere, right? And subsidiary systems, as we are using email as a major target, right now what I told you, and therefore there will be target for hackers also. But this kind of consolidation in which the business systems what you're using in-house are linked to each other and should be linked is one of the reasons why most of the cyber attacks are on the rise. But you know that every 39 seconds there's a cyber attack across the globe, right? Protecting yourself is the most important one, and your data against the cyber attacks is an ongoing and complex project every time that has to be maintained by us. But when it is coming to the marketing automation, it is very clear. You need to choose a provider that takes security very seriously and tell you to measure that they take to protect you. But how do we go to the multi-channel is another one, right? Multi-channel is the one. How do we do that? I'll come to a case study right now, right? We have been working with this customer. What we are doing with this customer is, for example, we are running a drip campaign for this on an email. The initial open rate on this B2B email campaign for APAC is around close to, at an average, it's around 19% on a single campaign, right? When we take this opens and clicks from this campaign, and what we do with it, we do pass it to the sales guys. No, we don't do that, right? What we do is we do run a outreach on LinkedIn, taking only the opens and clicks from the marketing campaign. You have a huge database of 50,000 contacts. You segment the audience. You run a camping, right? You do a drip camping on that. Then after that, taking all the opens and click, loading it on the Google Ads or LinkedIn Manager, Ad Manager. We do a multi-channel outreach, trying to do the relevant content. In the meanwhile, we do dedicate couple of people to send them personalized messages for this opens and clicks from the email campaigns. But what do you think? This can include the email, social, SMS, anything, right? Where you can see, personalize the customized content for a B2B audience according to the needs. That makes your conversion very high, right? But the personalized campaigns as per the demographics and the customer preferences are the most important one, which will give you a segmentation of the lead insights, inform truly the multi-channel campaign is working. And taking a step, you're going to bring it down to the bottom of the funnel at the end of the day. But COVID has taught us a lot of lessons, right? Getting a PIA data is very important. We don't get much of PIA data with the mobile numbers or something. Keeping the data compliance and the privacy laws across the globe anywhere. So what we do is we do go and try to map the lead strategies anywhere, right? And help them to do better, tailor the needs, right? Tailor the traditional methods. As traditional methods continue to wane in the effective of the sales, and marketers are turning into digital channels, right? Prioritizing with like LinkedIn, emails, like tweets, also cold calls. Now, cold calls are not possible to the much extent, but email can be the higher. But compared to the 20% of open rate, what you're getting, it lead nurturing is an integrated component of any sales or marketing strategy. What we have to think about. Next is the map your lead strategies, right? It is critical for us to decide which type of lead strategy you're gonna to follow before investing on the marketing automation tool to narrow your focus accordingly. So think through that, what is important for your business this year or a month, right? Align your marketing automation tools on this track. Automation platforms let you to scan through the CRM records and identify your key personalities and the prospect you can re-engage. That is most important, because we don't do that actually. To boost sales, that is most important actually, to re-engage them, their key prospects. They would have not told us after 6 months you can come back, we are not buying this. But most of the tools we gather it while you're doing it on a conventional method or a traditional method. What happens is we tend to forget, but on automation tool we don't lose that strategy. So in that case, what we have to do is create a sense of urgency, right? When you create a sense of urgency, the first thing what we get to know that is the smallest decline in conversion can be a difference between hitting and missing a target for us, right? Being able to employ explicit channels and succinctly convey the unique features what we have, but approach to what you adopt is the most important stuff what you have to do. But mostly what we do is we don't adopt most of the strategies, right? But first is fully understand the target customers, right? It is a very effective marketing technique, begins with truly understanding your ideal customer profile. Knowing your target market truly helps you to discover very much the most qualified prospect. But in the initial stages, we don't do that. This will help you to do that. The bottom line, what I wanted to talk about is, while there is no harm, right? Marketing automation doesn't have any harm for you, but you can try it. It's just a tool that can bridge the sales and marketing gap, right? While sales uses CRM to manage that most of the effective sales, right? Increase the sales and revenue. And when I come to the next one, right? Start the journey with a small set, right? You don't need to try it with a very long energy and spending too much of money. Do a trial proof of concept, that how do you want to track your customer interactions on your website. At some point you want to expand your automation, perhaps invest in a new system and go truly a multi-channel. But multi-channel really works taking in this example, what we have seen it, I've done many analysis, many research on this before, wrote a couple of papers on this. Overall, implementing this strategy gives you a lot of conversion rate. We have seen the conversion rate going around 63% for a client, actually, right? Overall, implementing that marketing automation and multi-channel together can help you streamline your marketing efforts, drive more conversions, actually, and ultimately improve your bottom line very much. And once you start using this marketing automation, there's simply no going back, actually. When you don't have to go back, when you see that your conversions are getting, but it is not, Rome was not built over a year, right? Overnight. But you should be very diligent, have that perseverance to use it very effectively. It's one of the most beneficial approaches that can help you to take your business to the next level. So, and this is my QR code. I leave a lot of space for an interactive session right now, but for the thing, because there is top of the funnel, right, and the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel, what we talk. But getting on the multi-channel level is very important for anyone. But mostly nurturing techniques used to involve creating a simple email drip campaign that send generic emails, right, to all list of. But today, what we do is look out for new strategies and technology that go beyond the email nurturing one, right? And now we multi-channel lead nurturing strategies supports it. But as I showed you, I'll show you that case study of a real-time camping, what we have done on it. Hold on a minute. I'll pull that up from a camping tool, right? So when you see this camping, right, what we have done, this is for one of the client. This is a very recent camping. I just took that as an example. We had a total send, deliver was very high, right? The open rate was 19% actually in this, right? There's already a warm-up list, what we have used for this camping, and the clicks is around 499. For this client, what we are doing is we are taking all these opens and clicks from this camping, right, and loading it on the social channels, right, Google ads as well as LinkedIn ads. We are not using all the 39,000. I'm using only this 7,900 here, whatever numbers are here. I'm using only this. And if you see this area, but the conversion rate reaching more than 60% for this, right? You can see that very best. This is not only for this is the English camping, what we are doing. In the same way, we are doing a camping for China, right? When I see the camping for China is also the better effective rate, what we have it, right? I can show you that example also to you, right? Let me pull that out. So you see this 14% is the open rate for this. It's a one-time camping, what we are doing. It's a warm-up plus, but we are doing a one-time camping. It's the same. Each camping are different and each one is different. In this case, there was another camping what we rolled out last week, and yesterday was another camping we are doing for this client. This is a 19%. This is on 17th, and there is one on 7th September what we rolled it out, right? This one what we are doing is we are doing a lot of things. This is 16% open rate, right? This is a different template what we have been doing. And so taking all this, the client is buying all these opens and clicks, as well as we are loading this on the social channels and running a multi-channel. If they want to come to the bottom of the funnel, we are doing an offshore of marketing team, helping them to send them personalized email on personalized messages on LinkedIn, personalized messages on email, and everything. That's how we do very clearly segment the data. And this will help you to automate your lead nurturing. But we have heard about a multi-channel camping everywhere. But at the end of the day, when you do all this process, your lead nurturing stages are streamlined and you can have the conversion ratios high. I'm going to stop here. This is my QR code. You can scan the QR code. You can connect with me. I leave the floor for the questions for another 7 minutes so that I can answer them, all of it.
Thank you, Master Mukundan, on the topic presented today, next level lead nurturing, how to segment and automate your marketing to close more deals. I want to thank you for your insightfulness, presentation, and your valuable contribution on this 5th GDMS conference.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
With us.